Hey Sagittarius, Caro Tarot here. Really excited to read for you for the month of October 2025. Let's just jump in. First, we're going to pull an archetype card to give you an overview of the full month and the guidance that will help you get the most out of the month ahead. Now remember, these are general readings, so be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus readings as well. Okay, Sagittarius, you have the Mentor card this month. Let's dig a little bit deeper on that one. Mentor. What in the world? How am I missing this page? It's right in the beginning. There we go. A Mentor for Sagittarius, page 73. All right, Sag. The Mentor, the teacher, the sage, the guru. It is said that cosmic knowledge pours down on the world like a great illuminated waterfall. This can be an overwhelming force. The true teacher, though, is said to be able to hold this flow of wisdom at bay while the student sips from a focused stream. The Mentor archetype has a gift for reading the room, for sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within the student, whether pleasant or painful. The Mentor may appear aloof or available, harsh or tender, humorous or rigid. Their gift is to know what serves the soul. Ultimately, the Mentor is in service of the greater cosmic good and aids in the elevation of consciousness. Anytime the Mentor forgets this humble link and mistakes themselves for the source of enlightenment, the archetype falls into shadow. Keep in mind how easy it is to project power onto another. The expressions feet of clay and cult of personality exist for a reason. I've never heard the expression feet of clay, but although it's typically true that parents are our initial teachers, the child will eventually seek a mentor figure outside of the home to assist their growth. When light, focused, clear, bright, remains a student. When dark, self-serving, envious of youth, righteous, rigid, go deeper. The riddles of Zen masters and their students. Interesting. All right, well, that is your overall card, your overall learning for the month. So let's see how that ties into the rest of your cards. Let's pull some oracle cards here. I'm going to pull 7 and I'll read them after we do your Celtic cross. Okay. Reading that Mentor card really just reminded me of a mentor I had in film school who was reviewing one of my first films that got me into the directing program and said, he was asking me about like why I made it, what my motivations were as the director, how I got this performance out of this person. And I was just telling him how I had the actor like read it a couple different ways, give him different direction, and he looked at me and he said, "You sound smarter when you don't talk as much." And I was like, oh my God, this is my mentor? Like, dude. I actually really love that guy, but that was one of those hard lessons, right? Yeah. Thanks, Wayne. Wherever you are in the cosmos. So yeah, we're gonna pull your Celtic cross spread here. And this is for Sagittarius for the month of October 2025. Sagittarius. Month of 2025. October 2025. I was just thinking about divine justice, and if Wayne is, because Wayne has passed over. He passed over in that, I think it was my final year or the year right after I graduated. How divine justice would be if he had to be my spirit guide for these meetings, these readings for you guys, because all I'm doing is talking and giving you guys a story of what I see in the cards. Okay. And of course, I will pull clarifiers if need be, but let me just sit with these for a minute. Whew. Wow. I'm definitely going to pull clarifiers because having the Seven of Swords as your final outcome, that's not a great card. But, okay, so in the past, you may have been in a situation that you realized wasn't really serving you anymore. And this would be related to your emotions, how you're feeling about something. And, this is a card of really like being able to see the situation for what it is and knowing finally that it's okay to move on to something else that serves you better. So this person on the card, they probably knock these cups over themselves because they don't really enjoy the taste of that wine anymore, right? And so now if they would just turn around, they can see that there's still more that the universe is providing for them that may satisfy them, may make them happy. In the present energy, you have the Six of Wands, which is a great card of riding in on your high horse. Like, I don't know why I'm getting so tired in these readings, but it's you're coming in, people are celebrating you. You're like the chosen one, the one that comes in and saves the day. You may even be sparking some jealousy here, but you are the one that's shining and standing out. But your crossing energy is the Seven of Cups, and it seems like you may have there may be so many possibilities that you are having a hard time just seeing clearly, like what is possible, what is within each of these opportunities. How can you make a decision when you don't really know the full picture is kind of the crossing energy here. In your above, you've got your Six of Cups, and this could be like you nurturing, mentoring a child or someone who has childlike qualities, maybe innocence. Like, that is your energy of like your aspiration, your best outcome. I'm immediately seeing this cute little blonde-haired girl on the card, the adult in this is handing her a flower. Very cute card. There's a castle there, so very homey. Sometimes this card relates to your childhood home as well. But because we got the mentor card, I'm feeling like this could be related to you wanting to impart wisdom or some kind of insights onto somebody else, helping somebody else kind of lean into a passion, a talent that they are learning about, experiencing. In your subconscious, you have the Queen of Cups, and this is an energy of like nurturing. Oh, so sorry, Sagittarius. My goodness. This is a card of nurturing and, very focused on providing, like, just waiting for these things to come into fruition. There's a lot of emotion here, very secure. This is like what you may not understand is motivating you. It's like love, basically. Like, it doesn't need to be romantic at all, but it's like your subconscious is really wanting to provide, give love, share insights, guidance. In the future, you have the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles could be a message about, like, your finances, messages about, like, a new opportunity, a new home. I'm seeing mountains in the background, so it could feel like something that's coming in that is related to something difficult, but the beginning of something. I am just noticing these humongous muscles on this page. Like, pages are teenager energy, and so this is making me feel like there's going to be some amount of strength that you'll need when this message comes in as well. In your advice section, you have the Six of Swords. Ooh, okay. All right, well, let's go through the Six of Swords. Advice is like moving on to calmer shores. Because it's swords, it's like maybe there's some clarity in the way you're thinking about something. But there is movement. This person who is like moving the ship is like moving an adult and a child with them. And Marshy, hey, Marshy, stop! I'm doing a reading. My cat just decided like to be the loudest scratcher ever in the whole wide world just then. Okay, sorry about that. This is your advice from the universe, and it's a card of travel. It's a card of moving on to calmer shores, seeing things clearly. There's also, there's a man pushing a ship with an older person and a child, and it looks like new land up ahead. So that is the advice. In your external influences, you have Marshmallow, can I help you? You have this never-ending nightmare in this external influences, and it could be like something is keeping you up at night. The thing about this card is, when you've ever been like, when you know that a change is needed, but it's hard to make that change because you're so comfortable with the way things are, that the change would really disrupt your whole life. This is kind of like that. It's like maybe that you're not comfortable, but you don't really want to make a change. But it's because this is in your external influences, it feels like it might be shown to you, like, well, this isn't really happening, this isn't helping you, right? It feels like you may be made aware of something that is either you're bringing this energy into an important relationship, or you are feeling that because somebody is inflicting that upon you. And that could be like a work situation, a love relationship. Apply it how it fits for you. In your hopes, you have your hopes and or fears. You have the King of Wands. And the king is a really passionate leader, very, people look up to the king. They are inspired by the King of Wands. This could be an energy of you hoping and wanting to be able to sit on that throne with the authority and the conviction and the clear-sightedness and being able to move forward. Definitively without any hesitation. Start something new. It's also the card of entrepreneurship. And in your final outcome, you have the Seven of Swords. And this is sometimes a card of trickery, dishonesty, trying to get away with something. This is also a card of strategy. It could be a strategy of, using your insights, your wisdom to get ahead in the game. I want to pull a clarifier on that one for you, Sagittarius. One clarifier for the Seven of Swords for Sagittarius, please. One clarifier for the Seven of Swords. One clarifier for the Seven of Swords. And you got more swords cards, Sag. But this one is a card, so you have... That's interesting. So you got the Seven of Swords initially, and then it progressed into the Eight of Swords. So these two together, the Eight of Swords is a card of feeling stuck. Man, you also have this card of feeling stuck. These two together, it's be mindful of the motives of people. If somebody's trying to get something, hi Marshmallow, pull something, to pull the wool over your head, try to get away with something, be mindful of that energy. And then don't feel like you are stuck. You have the ability to move forward. It may be a difficult situation, but you can progress and make the changes needed. You just have to trust in yourself and take that step. You are not bound. This woman's feet are not bound. She may be blindfolded, but she can sense things if she just starts walking, right? So have that confidence to take that first step and be mindful of the motivations of other people. What else do we have here? Yeah, it's just you have a bunch of opportunities. It might feel hard to see, but whenever you're trying to decipher whatever these options are, be mindful of other people's motives. Okay? Now let's go through your oracle cards. So you have the Vase, which is Secret Admirer. You got a Secret Admirer. Sagittarius. Then you have Dog Far Away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Rose. Romance is in the air. Bird perched, waiting for news, package, letter. Fly. A period of ill health, depression. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Wow. So this card is really coming in here. Like, these swords cards, I feel like you're really feeling them. But be mindful and keep that mentor energy with you this month, Sagittarius. All right, well, let's pull an angel number card. Angel number. And keep an eye out for the numbers that pop up on this card, because that means this message is definitely meant for you, okay? One angel number card for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. One angel number card for Sagittarius, please. This one flipped over. Oh. Okay, well. Sag, you got 2 angel number cards. Alright, you have 1616 and 2424. So keep an eye out for these numbers this month. 1616 is readjustments, overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, comfort, renewal, reconnection. Your self-control is strong enough to set things right. A new romantic or platonic relationship is on the horizon, along with the opportunity to reconnect and start anew with someone from your past. Trust that everything will fall into place as you embrace these positive changes. And that might pertain to this card in your above, because this is also like your childhood home. It could be your hometown. All right. And then you have 2424, good times, relaxation, joy, harmony, love, kindness, happiness, support, unity. You are deserving of affection, relaxation, and joy. Open up to your family and friends about your feelings, and you'll find everyone aligned and working together harmoniously. Many people are cheering for you. When you spread love, it returns multiplied. Okay. All right, Sag, let's do one card for each week of October. And remember, these are general readings, so if it doesn't resonate, you can also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus readings as well. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's pull one card for Sagittarius for the first full week of October, please. One card for Sag. Okay, Sag, you got 2 cards. You got the Fool and the 4 swords. So you definitely need to get some rest in, some relaxation, just like your angel card was saying, 2424. You can get that rest in. This is also a 4 too, which is funny. And then you can begin that new journey, that go boldly on your new journey, that first full week of October. Let's do one card for Sagittarius for the second week of October, please. One card for Sagittarius, second week of October 2025. Man, Sag, you're getting 2 cards again. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Interesting. 10 of Pentacles is very, happy family, happy life, prosperous, gratitude. This could also be generational wealth, and that's coupled with the Ace of Wands. Aces are like brand new beginnings in something that you're passionate about. Could be, work related, new project. These two combined make it feel like this could be related to your career in some way. So that is your energy for the second week of October. It could be related to your finances or like a home. Maybe there's some new information that is coming forward about a new home for you. New surroundings, new job, who knows? All right, one card for Sagittarius for the third week of October, please. One card for Sagittarius, third week of October. You got that Seven of Swords again, and so you got to be mindful of the motivations of those people. So if you are starting a new job, if you are looking at moving, try to have a really clear outlook on what is being presented to you. Be sure that you are checking all your boxes, doing your due diligence on whatever it is you're moving forward with. All right, one card for the fourth week of October, please, for Sagittarius. Well, Sag, you got another two cards here. You have the Five of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Okay, well, the Five of Swords is an energy of, like, battling. It's an energy of their conflict. Sometimes people interpret the card as battling themselves. However, because you just had the Seven of Swords, it makes me feel like you're being able to see clearly on what, like, there may be some kind of a battle, but you're able to see clearly and come out victorious, right? But you also have the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands is really in her element. It's kind of the queen of, like, learning as you go, figuring it out as you go. As long as you start, you're gonna be fine. And the queen is also known for, like, doing things her own way. She's got this little cat friend. When these cards were created, like, people were fearful of black cats, but she has this black cat. She marches to her own drum, basically, her own beat. Wow. Okay, Sag, let's tie this all together and give you some homework with a Soul Truth card. Now, this will be your homework for the whole month of October, okay? And remember, these are general readings. Be sure to subscribe so you can get your weekly readings as well, and click that notify bell button so that you could be notified when I have a new reading come out. One Soul Truth card for Sagittarius, please, for October 2025. One card for Sag, please. All right. Your question, Sagittarius: am I willing? Your homework: you are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Your homework for the month of October, Sagittarius: be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your own dreams. Your mantra is, it's possible. All right, Sag, well, that was your reading for the month of October. I hope it was helpful. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm wishing you love and light for the month ahead. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye.